perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Rapkalis here and welcome to today's video. I really want to give you some business advice and stuff that's really going to help you in your endeavors of affiliate marketing, info marketing, or really whatever type of business that you are eventually going to get into, whether you're doing it right now or it's weeks, months, even years down the road. And this is just a business practice that I strongly recommend that you take seriously, because this could be the difference maker. And a lot of it has to do with mindset. And I mean, obviously you can see the numbers on this page, and had a successful day again today, and this system continues to work very well. So if you're interested in this type of stuff, leave a comment down below, say more info, and I'll set you up. But I always like to give proof. I always like to show that I am the real deal, because there are people out there that claim that they're making money and they're not, which I don't agree with. Okay. But what is this business practice? And if you're sorry if I kind of just overgloss this whole thing, but if you are more interested in this type of stuff, I will put a little card in the top right corner. It'll take you over to a playlist that kind of shares more about Legendary Marketer and what it really takes to have success with it. But this is kind of like the next level. This is the stuff that I have not shared on this channel really so much. And it's definitely something that I really want to get into. Okay, so what exactly is this? So with business, you have to be able to deal with people, right? There's no two ways about it. I mean, there's a little bit here and there where you can just do some types of affiliate marketing, and you're simply just sending traffic to sales videos and out comes commissions, and that certainly is the case. But if you want to have bigger days like what I've had, numerous days like this, it's going to take relationships. It's going to take building that comfort and trust with your customers, and that's really what it comes down to. Because ultimately, people are not going to spend money with you, especially big time money, unless they know, like, and trust you. People might be willing to spend 30 bucks, 40, 50 bucks without really knowing, like, and trusting you, because they see some benefit in the product that's going to help them. Certainly that's the case. But if you truly want to have massive success, you have to cultivate this whole thing about building relationships with people. And so I just want to share a quick story about this. Basically two things. I want to share two stories. The first one is, I had a member that came in the other day, and I won't say her name just to protect her privacy and all that kind of stuff, because I have not talked to her if she wanted me to share this story. But with Legendary, there are going to be people that say bad things about it, and you could probably go do some research and find a couple people or a handful of people that talk badly about a program like Legendary. And the truth of the matter is that the reason that comes up is because what I strongly believe is that some people they don't agree with these type of programs, and that's fine. This is certainly not for everyone. But there'll also be those people that come in to programs like Legendary, they don't have success, and then they blame it on other things. And so they say, oh, it's because of the product, the services, the coaches, or whatever it is. They didn't have results, so they want to blame it on someone else instead of taking full responsibility for that. And obviously I don't agree with that, but then they put up videos or whatever, and people find it, and then they're like, oh well, Legendary isn't legit because this person said it wasn't, because whatever. And so that was one of my members that came in recently. She signed up, and then she went and did some research, and she found some things that she didn't like of what these people said about it. And so I send a text message to every single one of my members that comes in, and I just congratulate them for coming in. I'm just like, hey, congrats on taking action. I send it with my personal phone. They have access to my personal phone because they took action, and I reward action takers. I give them access to me personally if they're willing to bet on themselves. That's how much I believe in this stuff. Okay, so I sent a message, and she replied with one back, and she seemed not excited about the program at all after she did a little bit of research. And so I could have replied, and honestly, I was not even having a very good day that day. To be honest, I wasn't. And I could have replied back and just gotten all upset about it and said, hey, you know, this isn't for everyone, like, you know, whatever, we don't need you. Like, I could have said that, and I, you know, at times I have said that kind of stuff in the past, just because I was upset, and I don't like when I, you know, get messages where like people are, you know, kind of scolding me. Like, it's not the best thing in the world, obviously. Like, most people would agree with that, but you know, I continue to understand business better and better, and I continue to understand people better and better as I progress through my life and my career. And you know, I responded back, you know, in a manner that I want to leave that person better off than when they met me. Okay, that's always kind of my mantra. That's kind of the way I, you know, operate. And so I just replied back and I said, hey, you know, it's not for everyone. It's okay. If you don't want to join, if you want to, you know, don't want to keep moving forward, that's fine. It's okay. It's not for everyone. But I shared that, you know, one of our members did have their first success, you know, at the base level, because, you know, people talk about how, you know, some of these programs you have to upgrade into the higher level programs, but that's not always necessarily the case. I have a team member that got his first commission without, you know, upgrading, and that was really cool to see. And so I just shared that with her, and I was like, best of luck to you, you know, good luck to you in all your future endeavors. And I just, you know, I just went about it in a very respectful way. And because I did that, I think it instilled a little bit more belief in her, and she realized that, you know, I'm human and I'm a, you know, good person. I do my best, and I'm here to help anybody that really puts in the work and puts in the action and bets on themselves. So ironically enough is that she decided to move forward, and she did upgrade, and just really proud of her. I really commend that kind of switch. You know, I see there's some bad stuff online, okay, and you can go do your research, and you know, people will be bashing anything, but ultimately, you know, if you can bet on yourself and you continue moving forward, and there are people having success at this certain thing, and you just follow those successful people, eventually you're going to get there, okay? But the thing I really want to instill in you here on this video is that, you know, treat everybody that comes through in your business with respect. You know, even if they come through and they're saying things that you don't necessarily agree with, and that maybe they're even bashing you and they're not treating you with respect, still treat them with respect, because it's not necessarily, you know, anything about them. It's about proving to yourself that you are a quality person that deserves success. Because the people that backlash and, you know, yell and scream and drop down to people's level that are just trying to pull them down, though you really don't deserve success at that level. Okay, so always operate at the highest level. That's how you're going to really truly have these amazing type of days, and that's how you're going to get big level commissions. That's how you're really going to succeed in business and in life. That's the truth of the matter. And one other thing I said I wanted to share 2 quick stories is that maintain perspective. Okay, this is the story I want to share with, because I was actually, like, after I made my last legendary video, I mentioned that, like, things were picking back up, and for whatever reason things dipped off, like, dramatically right off after that. Like, I didn't get any sales for like 3-4 days, when I get like 1 to 2 sales a day, and I didn't get any for like 4 or 5 days. And on the inside I was a little freaking out. I was like, this is so weird. I don't understand what's going on. I was getting a little upset, and like, I was like, what is going on? I was trying to message people, and I was like calling Legendary. I was like, is something going on? Like, this just seemed really weird. But I kept going. I kept staying to task. I kept focused on the stuff that I could control. And then, you know, eventually, you know, things started picking back up. I still, to this day, I don't know what was happening. But, you know, business ebbs and flows. You know, you're going to go through good times. You're going to go through bad times. That's just the nature of business. And this must have just been one of those times where it really dipped. And that was unfortunate, but oh well, you know, it's a learning experience. It's helping you grow as a person. It's helping me grow and build my character and build that, like, patience muscle, and just understanding that everything is going to be okay as long as you focus on the stuff that you need to focus on, the stuff that you can control, and the results are going to come as a byproduct of that. Okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys. I do appreciate your time. Hopefully that gave you some insight and understanding, and help you really understand what goes on beyond the surface besides just like sending traffic and building a list. Like, we talk all about that, and that is a cornerstone that you need to cultivate and understand and implement on a consistent basis. But if you really want to take things up to the next level, then you really need to understand people. You need to treat them with respect, and you need to nurture people if you really want them to do business and long-term business with you, okay? And help them get results as well, of course. That is that. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you do want to go check out more information about affiliate marketing and all this type of stuff and how we're really building up we have this huge vision to help over 100,000 people become laptop lifestyle entrepreneurs. If you'd like to learn more about that, I have a free video training at mentorwithnick.com. There's a link down in the video description. Make sure and subscribe to this channel, and then make sure and get connected with me on all my other social media platforms. If you need mentoring or coaching or anything like that. All the links I've been talking about in the video are in the video description. And then if you do want more specific information on Legendary Marketer, just comment more info and I will send you more info. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.